You know what? Beans might be the only protein on earth that doesn't start arguments. Nobody ever said, beans ruined my life. If they did, they might be half crazy though. I'm Prostate Cancer Guy. And today we're talking about protein that's been holding civilizations together while the internet argues about steak. See, every time nutrition comes up, somebody flexes. I need protein. I lift. I'm grown. Cool. But meanwhile, beans been feeding entire populations without raising their voice. Beans don't brag. Beans just show up. Everywhere humans settled long term, beans showed up. Beans. Africa, beans. Asia, beans. Latin America, beans. Mediterranean, beans. If beans didn't work, civilizations would have collapsed. Instead, they multiplied. You don't accidentally build empires on weak food, Negroes. My uncle, strongest cat I've ever seen on the planet Earth that wasn't a professional athlete, thrived on beans. I've seen it for myself. Beans bring protein, fiber, slow digesting carbohydrates, minerals, all in one package. Now, here's what that means: steady energy, stable blood sugar, less insulin chaos, more satiety. In other words, you feel full, and beans don't spike you. Beans carry you. Beans give you some gas, but still, that's part of the fiber. You need to get that all that out your system anyway. See, animal protein would be like, let's go. Beans is like, we'll get there. But beans aren't complete protein. Relax. You don't need perfection in one bite. You need consistency across the day. Beans plus rice, beans plus roots, beans plus seeds. That's complete. That's how humans always did it before this modern bullshit we living in. Nobody was amino acid counting in 1200 AD. Now let's talk about prostate cancer recovery and connection with all this. After treatment, your body needs muscle maintenance, bad, inflammation control, hormonal calm, gut repair. Beans help with all of that. Why? Well, because bean-based diets are linked to lower IGF-1 signaling, reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity. Those matter when cancer cells are listening for growth signals. That's what cancer cells are listening for. Your prostate is HR. And beans don't need or don't send HR emails on you. But that steak will. Across African and African diaspora diets, black-eyed peas, lentils, cowpeas, chickpeas, these weren't healthy foods like we call them today. They were foundational foods. Then came displacement, moving people around where they didn't grow up, so to speak. Slave trade is an example, you know. Then came ultra-processed replacement. And suddenly beans got called poor people's food. No, beans are survivor food. Your ancestors weren't broke eating beans. They were smart, smarter than your young ass and mine. Now here's where athletes start leaning forward. Okay, we need more protein. Okay, I hear you, athletes. I hear you. I hear you, bodybuilders. I hear you, weight trainers, weightlifters. Yeah, I got you. Well, you need more dense protein? No problem. Next episode, we're talking about seitan. That's Seitan, not Satan, the character in the Bible. The protein that monks figured out before protein powder ever existed. Because apparently, you can get jacked without eating animals. Who knew? Well, apparently the monks did. Beans don't argue. Beans don't trend. Beans work. Now, I'm going to see you for part 6. Since you need that extra bump of protein, we got you covered without bringing up the cholesterol and all that other bullshit that comes with eating meat. Because think about it. If you don't have a meat eater's digestive system, when that stays in there that long with this longer system we got, it putrefies, which is why you stink so bad when you do number 2.